A middle-aged man once visited a clinic complaining of persistent breathlessness. For more than 20 years, he had smoked regularly. Yet, he believed his symptoms were simply part of aging. "I thought this was normal," he said. Unfortunately, by the time he finally sought medical help, significant lung damage had already occurred. Smoking remains one of the most preventable causes of disease worldwide. Yet, millions continue to smoke despite knowing its dangers. Each cigarette releases thousands of chemical compounds into the lungs. Many of these substances are toxic and carcinogenic. These chemicals damage the delicate alveoli, the microscopic air sacs responsible for oxygen exchange in the lungs. Over time, chronic inflammation develops, leading to serious conditions such as chronic bronchitis, emphysema, lung cancer, and cardiovascular disease. Smoking also weakens the body's immune defenses, making the lungs more vulnerable to infections. But smoking is not just a lung problem. Nicotine and other toxins affect multiple systems in the body. They alter cardiovascular function, increase oxidative stress, and disrupt metabolic signaling pathways. Within the PRISM framework, Polyscientific, Regenerative, Integrative Systems Medicine, smoking is understood as a systemic disruption of metabolic and electrophysiological balance. The lungs are often simply the first organ to reveal the damage. Traditional Ayurvedic physiology offers another perspective. Smoking strongly aggravates two fundamental regulatory forces in the body, Vata and Pitta. Vata governs movement and respiration. When aggravated, it creates dryness, instability, and impaired breathing. Pitta governs inflammatory processes, and smoking intensifies inflammatory reactions in lung tissues. Meanwhile, Kapha, which normally stabilizes respiratory tissues, gradually becomes depleted. Over time, this imbalance leads to progressive deterioration of lung structure and function. The good news is that the human body has remarkable regenerative capacity. Within just a few weeks of quitting smoking, circulation begins to improve. Oxygen delivery to tissues increases. Inflammatory damage begins to decline. Over longer periods, lung function can partially recover, although severe structural damage may sometimes be irreversible. Interestingly, not all smokers develop lung disease at the same rate. Individual metabolic states influence how the body responds to toxins. Within the PRISM approach, identifying metabolic patterns using tools like VPK42 fingerprinting may help detect early systemic disturbances before major organ damage occurs. Every breath we take sustains life. Smoking slowly steals that breath away. Quitting smoking is not merely a lifestyle change. It is one of the most powerful decisions a person can make to protect their future. Thank you.